Hey guys, Michael23B here, and welcome back to episode 4 on the Cemetech Minecraft survival server 1.18. And last episode, as you remember, we went to the nether and we got some blaze rods and we got some ender eyes and we went and found the end portal out to the west. But we're gonna wait, like I said, we're gonna wait on the other players to be ready until we all agree on a date to go fight the ender dragon. So, since we're not doing that, I actually want to take it a bit more relaxed today. We're going to do a bit of stuff on the home front, maybe do some tree farming. We're going to set up the enchanting room, and I'm hoping that we can set up a bit of a base out towards that big mountain that we saw in the previous episode, or in one of the previous episodes. So, hopefully we'll set up an area over there in this episode. And we'll kind of get a little bit of a structure going out there as well. So I'm gonna get to tree farming. We actually have a one of our first wandering traders here. I already traded with him once, so I got some blue ice here, and we can also get some other stuff if we wanted, but I don't really need much of anything. Get more blue ice. So that's nice. That ice is nice. So let's plant some trees. I actually went and found some dark oak. And I figure out here is probably a good spot. I'll plant some dark oak here. And we have some spruce, and some birch and some oak. So let's get over to our enchanting room, and if you could not be knocking on my front door, please. Thank you. You know, just like clear off the step, and take your llamas, please. Can I ride one of these? No, I can't. Alright, so we're actually going to start making our bookshelves, if I can find them. So we've got our books, and we've got a bunch of wood. We've got a few bookshelves, but we need more. Alright, that should be good. Let's go see if we can set this up. And there we have it. I think we have our full enchanting room set up. This might be too much. Too much bookshelves for the 19 levels that we have. But we actually need some lapis. And then we'll see if we can enchant something. See if we can enchant one of our books. Alright, so let's try a book. Bane of Arthropods. I don't like that. Let's see if we can't block off something. We've got power 2. And that's our first enchantment, actually. Efficiency 2. That's good. And power. Alright, so I think that's all we're gonna be able to do for now. Got 2 XP levels left, and I've blocked off all the bookshelves. So we're probably going to need more levels, but we could combine some of these if we wanted. Efficiency 2, efficiency 2. This is probably gonna take more levels than I have. Yeah, it takes 3. We've got sharpness. Combine these. Get sharpness 2. We've got a protection 1 and a protection 1. I don't have the levels for this though. We actually already have. We have a sharpness 3, sharpness 3, efficiency 3, protection. So those are all good too. But yeah, we're gonna need to get more levels if we want to enchant anything. Please, dude, get off my lawn. I don't want you here. I would punch him, but I don't want to be mean. Jeez. Freaking loud llamas. Get off my lawn. Go, dude. Go. Yeah, that's right. Get off. Go away. I don't want you here. Ouch. Stop it. Alright, so we're just gonna farm some wood here. And get some more dark oak saplings. I really like dark oak. Dark oak and spruce. It's probably my favorite wood in the game. So yeah, I think it's actually time that we head off and we find our new base location. We're gonna actually try and build over this way, as I said. So, we're gonna approach the big snowy mountain. And I've actually already claimed a bit of land over here. I've just set down some signs. So hopefully we can clear out an area. It's a freaking beautiful mountain. Beautiful terrain on this map. There's lots of beautiful mountains on this map. But this one is especially cool to me, just because it's so close by. So, this is our spot. I set up a sign here. Future site of Michael23's base. And we're going to try and set up a cabin somewhere around here. And hopefully clean up this waterfall. I still want the waterfall, but it's a bit big and it's taking over the land a bit. So we're going to clean a bit of this up. There we have it. We have our little bit of artificial river. And then we'll try and clean up this waterfall a bit. So let's actually go up here and chop some of these trees down. This is a big waterfall. And it'd probably help if I actually went up and stopped the water for the time being. I do want to keep the waterfall, but I don't want it to be just one massive bunch of water flowing down the hill. I do want it to be kind of organized. So I'm going to go up and see if I can't stop it. So it looks like our source block is right here. It's just one source block. So, let's put a torch here. And I think I'm actually going to stop it with some logs for the moment. And then we'll come back later and get it flowing again once I kind of organize the route down. Should be able to set up our cabin somewhere around here, I think. Maybe over there, but I think over here should be good. So that is pretty much our path for the river. We've got our trees cut for a clear path down the mountain. But yeah, got a little bit of an area set up, and then we'll figure out a place to put the base. I want to explore down the river a bit, kind of show you. I have explored a bit already. I kind of want to show you what I saw. So we're gonna head this way. We've got a village over here. It's a small village. There's only a few houses. There's only a few villagers too. But this area is pretty close to our base. You can see I've claimed this village, and hopefully people will see that. But yeah, this village is pretty close to our base. There's not a lot of villagers, not a lot of houses, but it should be enough to start a little bit of an iron farm. There's no villagers down here, as you can see. But let's climb the hill a bit. So this is just directly over the hill from where you just were. We've got our villagers here. I don't actually want to let them out. And we have, I think, one villager here. Is that it? I thought there was more. But it looks like we have one. So yeah, that's our village over here. And there's a house here. So this will definitely be useful for starting an iron farm eventually. We've got a big flat area here. Flat rock. So yeah, we'll breed some villagers and then start an iron farm in one of our future episodes, not in this episode. And as you can see, our big mountain is right over here. It would be kind of picture perfect, so if we could capture something like right here, and you just saw a cabin, a big cabin or building of some sort, it'd be really cool, in my opinion. Alright, so I've kind of set up an area where we can start building our cabin. Now I just kind of need to think about how we want to design our cabin. So I'm thinking we might want a front porch. A little bit of a front porch maybe. And then we'll have our actual cabin. So I actually want to make it 15 wide, and then there's 13 in the middle. So we'll dig out a bit of this. And then I think we'll have a 3 wide porch up here. And we'll start setting up our posts. So we've got a little bit of our porch here. We actually need some chests. We need to set up some chests. And a crafting table would be good too. And we'll go ahead and dump a bunch of our stuff in here. We've got a lot of wood. We've got dark wood there. And then we'll have a little bit of a porch here. We can make some fences. Alright, and this is what we've got so far. So it's coming along nicely. We've got a bit of the frame going and kind of started the walls, and we've got our porch. I'm still just kind of getting started on the cabin, so I may revise the design a bit. But yeah, I'm actually going to head off for the moment. It's actually late at night at the moment, but I'll resume this tomorrow, and we'll see where our cabin design is then. Alright, welcome back, guys. It's actually an entirely new day in the real world, but we're gonna get back to building. And before the episode ends off, I kind of just want to finish off the walls and finish the roof. We don't have to build everything, but I do want to kind of get the doors and kind of the main walls and everything built out. So I've done some designing off camera, just kind of figured out what I want to do with the house actually. And so yeah, that's what we're gonna build. We're gonna keep building the walls. Then we'll put in some windows, and I think I'll also dig into this wall a bit, and we'll have kind of an interior room somewhere further into the side of the hill. And I also want to put in a fireplace, and maybe a fish tank, and yeah, we'll also have a second story up above. But I have to do the roof first, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And I've also kind of got my roof layout. I've got the roof design on the side here, so it's gonna go all the way up to here, and then it's gonna stop. And part of my design also is there's gonna be a stairwell right around here, so we're gonna have another building coming up. So I think this is gonna extend a little bit. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, this is where our staircase is gonna go. It'll be in its own little stairwell. Alright, and we're just gonna fill in the ceiling with some more dark oak, and that'll be our floor for the second floor. So we'll just fill this in. And there we have it. We have our first covered area. So this room is now completely closed off, except for the windows, but I'll take care of that. And here we are. Here's our first windows. We've got white stained glass. I think it provides a nice contrast. I might change it, but I think that's pretty nice to me. And then we'll put out some chairs here eventually. But I kind of actually want to get the front roof line built. And I am wanting to keep everything pretty much wood. I know sometimes people do like stone gutters, keeping the edges stone, and then the middle of the roof wood. But I kind of want to keep it cozy. I know it's kind of making everything feel like the same color, the same dark brown color. But yeah, I kind of want to keep everything cozy and warm. So there's our roof line. We'll have sort of the roof going up here and then down here. And then we also have it going up in the back, of course. And we'll build sort of an arch over all the windows if we can. So there's kind of our arches. Let's move this guy down one. And this guy down one. And then we'll put some stairs here. And a stair here. And I want to put some slabs up here, I think. And what we need now, some more spruce wood. And we'll get some slabs for the roof. And then we're going to start filling in our roof right here. So just kind of go in this pattern. Can actually remove some of these logs. And we're going to fill in these walls here. And we're just gonna fill this all in. Get it nice and covered up. So our second floor will be kind of short because this is the room we're dealing with. But it'll be kind of an attic. And there's our room. And then we'll cover this up. This roof line will extend this way. And then we'll have our kind of staircase here, stairwell. So there's the front of our cabin. It looks very nice, warm, and cozy. We will need to decorate it a little bit, but yeah, we'll get to that. It's looking pretty nice to me with that mountain in the background. So, yeah. Alright, so it's been a little bit. I've worked on the house a little bit more, and I've actually excavated some of the area into the side of the hill a bit. And you can see we've got a very nice fireplace here that I've built into the side of the wall. Yeah, we've got a campfire. It goes all the way up to the sky. I've got a nice couch here. This is made out of beds, and we've got trapdoors. It's kind of just a simple design, but yeah. And then I've got this hole in the wall, and what this hole in the wall will eventually be is a fish tank. So I kind of want to excavate this out a bit more. So we'll make like a 5 deep hole in the wall or so. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And yeah, eventually I'll just dig all of this out and we'll put a fish tank in here. We'll get some tropical fish. We'll put some sand in the floor down here. And then I also want to put in some redstone lamps up top. That way we can turn on the light inside the fish tank and turn it off. And I also want to put some redstone lamps up in the ceiling here eventually. But I don't think I have enough glowstone for that yet. And I'm not quite prepared to do redstone, so I'm just gonna fill in the ceiling. For now, anyway. And yeah. So I've kind of done a lot. I've dug out a huge area in here. And then what's left to do is I still gotta make the stairwell and a few other things. So there's that. There's our ceiling. And as I said, we've also got our stairwell over here. So we'll go up, and I think we'll make it go down as well into a basement. So yeah, I'm just gonna build this wall here. And we'll dig out the ceiling a bit, chop down the ceiling. And we can make it go right up to the second level. And we've got our attic room here. And then we still need to do a ceiling for this. So. Alright, so there's our basement. This is the bottom of the stairwell. Obviously, I don't have anything dug out yet, but that's not going to come for a while. I want to work on the upper area first. But yeah, we've got our storage area. We've got a bunch of chests. We've got a few beds for more couches. We have our first ender chest, actually. And we have our new bed here. And then I'll show you the outside, what the outside looks like now. There's not much new. I did plant some glowberries. And also one of the other things I should mention, I added a little bit of a retaining wall here. So we kind of need to build this out a bit. We'll add some fences and some blackstone, I think. So that's what we'll work on next. But yeah, house is coming together. So we'll work on that wall. And we'll also work on the ceiling up here, so we can, close this off, and we'll put a window there. Alright, so I'm just gonna dig some of this out, and we'll place some deep slate bricks. And I do want to vary up the wall a bit. We'll add some variation with, like, cobbled deep slate stairs and cobbled deep slate. So we'll add a bit of texture after I finish placing these all down. And now that we've got that, let's add some variation for some nice texture. We'll just add a few pieces of cobbled deep slate in here every now and then. And now we'll add some stairs for a bit of depth in the wall. So a little bit of depth is definitely helpful. I still think it looks a little flat, but I don't know much else to do about it right now. So I'm gonna say it's good for now. We've got a retaining wall. We've got a nice view out there, and then we have our stairwell, which we need to work on a little bit. All right, so this shouldn't be too hard. We're just gonna place some walls here. Gonna place some logs, and actually, am I doing that right? I don't know. We'll see. So I'm just going to place some walls here. And our window will go right here. We'll place some spruce on top of that. And then we'll just go down from here, making a descending roof pattern. And then we'll go up. And then we'll just fill in the gaps up top. And there we have it. There's our roof for the second portion. We've got a nice window looking down into the stairwell. Anyway, so yeah, this is kind of our main stairwell done. And we've got a little bit of a window up there to let some skylight in. And let's place some trapdoors here for a little bit of railing. So we'll do that. And we've got our attic up here, which we'll put a bed in and maybe something else eventually. But yeah, that's our entire cabin pretty much closed off and mainly complete. Now we just have to do a bit of the interior. And I don't have enough sand on me at the moment, but we can start our fish tank floor right here. And eventually we'll finish that, put some water in, put some lights in, and try and catch some tropical fish. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a comment. Give me your feedback, please, what you thought of the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day or a wonderful night, wherever you are. Yeah. See you guys in the next episode.